Okay. Hello, guys. Welcome to episode 19 of My Thoughts No One Asked For. Um, Happy Halloween. I am an absolute loser today because I am not in a costume. Sorry to be boring. I totally wanted to wear a costume today for stream. Um, the reason that didn't happen is because it was pretty last minute. Like it's literally something I thought of a week ago. I was like, "Oh shit," because I knew I wasn't going out because I have to work. Um, but I was like, I want to at least wear a costume for stream. And I took my ass into Spirit Halloween and I tried looking for stuff, but I don't know. I just feel like the thing about me with costumes and like Halloween is if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go there. You know what I mean? Like I feel like when it comes to at least girls in Halloween, it's like a whole thing. Like we have to have a planned it has to be like weeks in advance planned. We have to make sure we're all cute and everything. Hey girl. We have to make sure like everything has to be perfect. So I'm just not gonna do a last minute costume and be looking crazy. And I just didn't want to like wear anything too costumey. I don't know. I'm weird with like dressing up and stuff. I don't know. I'm kind of a loser a little bit, but I'm going to do better next year. Um, I've been saying that I was gonna like dress up as Nicki Minaj for Halloween for like 3 years now. I've absolutely been lying. We'll see if I do it next year, but I've been saying the same thing every single year, and I never dress up. Mostly because I'm always working. I had to work today, and after this stream, I have to get on the road to drive 2 hours to work the whole weekend. I don't have a day off this week, but yeah, that happens. That happens sometimes. So that's really where we're at with it. Again, sorry for being kind of boring. I thought it would be fun to dress up today, but I just didn't want to be looking crazy on camera because I wanted to do like a last minute like costume. I wasn't finna do that. But I'll try to do something fun eventually a couple streams from now. I don't know. We'll see. But happy Halloween. Um a lot of you guys are gonna be out tonight having fun, so be safe and stuff like that. Hope everyone enjoys themselves. There's so many fucking parties. Like I haven't even been out and about, but if I didn't have to go work, like hop on the road like in an hour and leave, I would be outside tonight. It's so many different moves. So many people were like posting flyers and stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, y'all finna be outside. So yeah, it's a bit of a bummer. But overall, a quick little week recap. Um, Nothing really happened. It was kind of boring. I would say my mental health is slowly getting better, slowly but surely. We're not quite at the perfect mark yet, but we're getting there. Okay. A couple of things I did to improve my mood. I bought some clothes. I'm gonna buy more throughout the month, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, I bought some clothes because I was like, yeah, I that's something I don't do often. So a little shopping therapy, and that's pretty much it. I've still been recovering from this cold or flu or whatever the fuck it is that I have. So I'm like on the end of it. By next week, I should be back to normal. But today, I'm still very much so sick, and I have to go to work and not cuss out everyone and be in a good mood. So we're gonna see how this weekend goes. Um, I got the 17 Pro Max. Oh, look at how sexy it is. Ah! Yeah, love this phone. I got the white one. I didn't get that ugly ass orange one that a lot of y'all got. Mainly because I'm a girl that likes to like play around with cases, so always prefer to get some kind of neutral color that goes well with most cases that I get. So that's why I like do that. But so far, I love the phone. I haven't really gotten to play much on it, but I always like every iPhone I've ever had, it's always been like a pro. And so this time I was like, I have to get an actual upgrade. Like I have to get more storage. I had to have a Pro Max. Like, so I'm just having a bigger phone just feels way better. And yeah, so it's overall been a pretty good week. Um, Tomorrow's the first. I'm gonna be getting my hair done, toes done, go to the spa. So I'm like really in a great mood and like prepared for the month. I'm like just ready to get back to feeling more like myself. That's what this month, well, November is all about for me. It's just all about like popping out, stepping outside, getting dressed up more often, taking more pictures, taking more videos, just like feeling myself. You know what I mean? Because I don't do that at all ever. And I just like when you kind of scroll through your phone and you kind of want to like look at pictures and stuff of yourself and you realize like, damn, I ain't really been taking no pictures. I ain't really been, you know, just feeling myself. Hi, Josh. So that's what I'm like working towards getting back to this month. And yeah, I'm gonna kind of be like documenting that and like updating you guys on how that goes. But before I get into the show, just also, a quick reminder if anyone else is forgetting to do that. Like ladies, dress up, go out. Even if you are like a homebody like me, like at least just get cute. If you wear makeup, throw on a face, take pictures, take videos, put on a cute outfit. I'm like I sometimes I forget how important it is for us to just make sure we're loving ourselves and appreciating ourselves, and especially if you feel yourself and you know that you're a bad bitch, like you need to constantly remind yourself of that. And so that's what I'm gonna work on doing this month. I'm gonna try. But anyways, I don't have very long to yap today. So I'm gonna get to it. Um, First of all, quickly before I get, because there are some topics that I'm gonna yap more on than others. But I kind of want to get this out the way just because this is something that I've been dealing with recently and that I'm going to encounter this weekend. Um I have this thing about me where like I really don't allow other people to stress me out about things. Well, let me not say I don't allow. I'm going to say I try not to because I'm still working on it. But I try my best um not to allow other people to stress me out about anything. Like, if you listen too much to whatever other people have to say, or even in a work setting, if there's something that needs to be done or whatever the fuck, um, if you listen to other people too much, and you will easily allow them to like scare you or to like make you stressed out about some shit that it's like, why are you putting all of that on me? Or you know in your mind that this isn't something that I'm like worried about or stressed out about. Even your parents, like even it even got to a certain point where like sometimes where if you know that your one of your parents is like always on your ass about something and they're always like, oh, well, you need to do this, da, da, da. Even if they're right, it's just like you're not gonna stress me out about that. Like, leave me alone. I don't like people that are like always on my case about shit. And so for the army, we have our PT test, right? And so let me kind of tell y'all my frustration a little bit. I First of all, before I joined the military, I've never ran a day in my life ever. I was a nerd. I was a theater kid. I was not an athlete. Okay. Um Exactly, parents be tweaking. You get my point. But it's like it don't just be them. It can be people in the work setting. It can be literally anybody. But let me tell you specifically why these people are pissing me off in the army, right? So I never have worked out a day in my life before I joined the military like 5 years ago. I never ran. I was a theater kid. I was never an athlete ever. Never even considered it. Okay? So, mind you, I joined at the peak of COVID. I went through basic training my junior year, then I did AIT after. I graduated both not passing the run. There was a lot of people from my memory who didn't pass the run. Now, I believe before the military got soft and easy, that it was required that you had to pass the PT test to even get in, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But I'm just going to say that all I know is when I joined, I didn't have to pass that shit. Now that I've been in for however many years, we've taken at least maybe 2 PT tests a year, right? I've taken every test that was required of me. I got injured not last year, but the year before, I believe, with a stupid ass broken big toe. Couldn't fucking walk. Took like months to recover, like most of the year. And so, long story short, I have never passed that run for the PT test in the military ever. And I've never had that much initiative to, because it was never required, right? And there have been times where I have tried intentionally training and working on it, but it just never was super consistent, because in my civilian life, which I operate in most of my time, I don't run. I do lots of cardio, I walk a fuck ton, and I work out, but I do not run. I don't know I don't know what to tell niggas. And mind you, I get out in a few months. So I took a PC test. Was it last month? Yeah, I think like a month ago. Didn't pass the run. They're gonna make me take it this week, and I'm not gonna pass it. And they're gonna try to stress me out and be like, "Oh well, I wouldn't want you to get chaptered out. Or I wouldn't want you to get kicked out because, nigga, I done went 5 years not passing this run. You're not gonna sit up here. I know the requirements. I know how long we have until I actually would need to pass it if I stayed in. Like, niggas is trying to scare me and trying to stress me out about some shit because now all of a sudden they want to change rules the last minute. So you want me at the last minute, the final hour, to sit up here and turn into fucking Usain Bolt? Not only that, not only that, I got asthma, and I'm not a runner. I don't want to fucking run. We don't even fucking run in within our jobs or at all when we go to work. We don't. Like, it's just so fucking stupid to me. There's people way higher ranking than me that can't even fucking run. And now at the last minute, they want me to pass a run. So this weekend, I'm really not going to be in a good mood because I don't want to take the test at all. It's dumb as fuck. It really is. And uh, so I'm not gonna be in a good mood at all because I really don't want to take it, and because I know I'm gonna fail it because I'm just not a runner. And it's just like I could expound more on it, but I'm not gonna talk forever about this. I just wanted to tell y'all about how, like, I'm working on not allowing people to stress me out, because the last time I was there, I felt a little stressed. I felt anxious. And when I went to go look at the fucking shit that they put out and said, "Hey, there's a transition period. Basically, you have until this date to pass." That date is past the date that I get out. So, please tell me, why should I give a fuck to sit up here and pass a run at the last minute when I've gone 5 years, almost 6, without anyone saying shit to me? Like, somebody let me know. I bet you money within the next 5 years, they're going to either narrow that run down or they're going to take it completely off of the test because it's absolutely fucking pointless. Um But yeah, so that's kind of my little mini rant. I'm gonna shut the fuck up now because I have other things that I want to talk about. But no, Josh, seriously, that shit really pisses me off. Like, I'm really aggravated about that. I'm not gonna lie. So don't get mad at me because y'all waited 5 years to give a fuck about people passing a PT test. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Mind you, everything else on the test I can pass. It's fine. It's easy. But that run, it's just not gonna happen. It's honestly not gonna fucking happen. I hate running. I don't run in my fucking civilian life. I'm scared to try to get better at running because I don't want to injure myself and not be able to work and make money. And I have asthma. It's just not a fun thing for me. Sorry, it's not gonna fucking happen. So I'm saying this now so I can make sure that after this weekend, I don't allow anyone to get me stressed. I know exactly who I want to talk to. I know exactly what I want to say. And I'm pretty sure that it's going to go my way. I'm pretty sure it's going to go my way as long as I stick to it. Because if I allow people to stress me out, I'll get emotional and I'll get sad and I'll like fall into a hole. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. So don't allow people to stress you out. Stand on your tens and fucking just ignore people that try to make you feel stressed out and overwhelmed. Cause no. Like just move them over here. Like get the fuck out my face. So next week y'all will get an update about that, how that goes. Anyways, let's move on. We're already 20 minutes in. Let me shut the fuck up. All right, guys. So I want to talk about Miss Huda from Love Island, this recent season of Love Island. I'm not gonna play the video because it's a fucking slur that's said in the video. But basically, Huda from Love Island, someone calls the phone and they make sure that it's very quiet so they can hear what's being said. And you hear very clearly the person says, Alandria is a N word with the hard ER. That's what was said. Um Alandria, if you know nothing about Love Island, she's a beautiful black woman. Huda is not black. She's Palestinian, I believe. Um, Alandria is a black woman, also from her same season of the show. This is her ex castmate from. They were on the same season, the same show, whatever. They're not friends or whatever, but one person is black, one is not. After they heard this slur being said on the phone, Huda and her biracial, apparently, boyfriend bust out laughing like it's the funniest thing that they've ever heard. And honestly, hold on, let me make this smaller. This chat smaller. Honestly, after seeing this video, I was genuinely pissed off. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still kind of heated about it a little bit. The reason why is because there are people. I'm not going to get too much about her because I don't really want to talk that much about the show. I want to talk about the actual situation, but people like her who have constantly shown that they cannot take accountability for literally anything. It's like actually frightening. That's one aspect. The other aspect is non-black people, specifically women. Non-black women that love to fuck black men. They will take all the black dick in the world, but they hate black people. Actually, specifically black women. These bitches will have black kids and all and hate black women. It's actually concerning and it's quite sinister if you ask me. It was something about that video that was like evil to me. Because what about hearing the N word with the hard ER What about hearing that word is funny? And she claimed that, like, oh, it was awkward. I was laughing because it was awkward. Shut the fuck up. You know what? I have voiced my opinion multiple times on this show about cancel culture. Even specifically last episode, I talked a little bit about it. Um, and it's not that I'm 100% against it. I think that there are people that can and should be canceled. I think that being canceled is like it is one thing that happens and that's it. I don't think people should continue to be. Oh, thank you for the follow. I don't think people should continue to be discussed. I don't think that that person, I think after you decide to cancel someone, they should no longer exist. I don't think they should continue to be spoken about. Hi, Isabella. I just think it should literally end there. And so I believe she's kind of in the middle of being canceled right now. I don't know. Don't care that much. However, I am going to say that um people, us that have decided not to support her or that, speak out against what has happened, I just think that we should continue to stand firm in that. Um I don't think that anything further should be happening, anything harmful, anything coming at, you know, anything personal should be, I don't think it should be pushed any further. Um I just think people like her, yeah, you're going to need some brand deals and some opportunities taken away in order for you to actually get the point. She's one of those people that like takes zero accountability. And anti-black anti-black men love anti-black women. It's just like it's the perfect combination. They love each other. And it's so fucking weird and disgusting to see them laugh at hearing someone call a black woman that word. And she tried to act like she didn't hear it and she didn't know it was said. And then there's black people defending her. It's actually creepy as fuck. Um and it's genuinely concerning. And so one of her brand deals, she had someone spoke out and like, you know, she has one brand deal down. So I'm pretty happy about that. Honestly. I'm pretty fucking happy about it. And I'm not going to interact with anything that happens with her. I don't want to talk about her. She's cooked. She's done. She's finito. That shit is weird as fuck to me. And I think that what makes it really uncomfortable for me is that there are people like her in real life. This is why what Mona Leo say? All non-blacks to the back. Yeah. This is why I operate like that because with non-black people, it's always, you know what? At some point, they just always show themselves. Like if they are anti-black, if they are racist, they show it very quickly. You have to have the right pair of glasses on, but they show it very, 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 very early on. And this is why I just genuinely prefer not to associate or befriend people who are not black because it's always some kind of undercover weird racism that they might not even be able to identify. And that's what makes it dangerous. And so her being able to hide behind this like, "Oh, I didn't know," or "Oh, I didn't hear what was said," like it's just so fucking strange to me. It's so fucking strange. And yeah, that shit kind of had me hot because I don't like the fact that that was even funny. I don't like the fact that you even felt the need to fucking laugh. What about that is funny? What about hearing a slur is funny? Please, somebody let me know. So yeah, that kind of had me heated. I'm glad that she that is getting a lot of attention. And yeah, I just think that anyone who doesn't support her should continue not to, and not give her a platform and not talk about her because she's like, you're cooked, you're finito, you're done. Um anyways, moving on. Let me block this page. I'm real strict around, I'm on a very strict program. So if you come in my live commenting something dumb or that's just going to distract me, I'm going to block you. Sorry. Like, why are you asking me what do I look for in men? I'm not, like, what? I'm not stunned, y'all. Anyways, moving off of that, I want to talk about. Oh, let me just pull up the video. Well, no, I'm not going to pull up the video. I'm going to tell you what happened. So, what happened was Billie Eilish, one of my favorite artists, Billie Eilish was at some event with a lot of rich people. I don't know what event it was, but she basically got up there and said, "Well, there's a lot of y'all in here that are way richer than me." And she's like, the billionaires. She was talking to the billionaires that were in the room and she said, "Give away your money." Like, basically, you don't need to be hoarding all this money. Give it away. And she also donated like $11.3 million to something. I forgot to what, but she donated for the event that they were at. She donated $11 million. And she basically told billionaires to give your money away. And you know what? I love that for her. Something that's a conclusion that I've reached over the last couple of days. Because I was watching this show. It's called Selling Sunset, and it's basically like realtor. Fuck, I can't talk. Basically, realtor. Why can I not say the word? What is happening? Basically, realtors. I don't know why I'm getting tongue tied right now. Oh my god, I've seen people selling homes, um, in LA, and basically, it's like it gets borderline scripted, but it's just like you see a lot of pretty houses, expensive houses, and rich people selling homes. Um, and part of me, I don't know, recently I've just really been in a mood where like I really hate rich people. Um, and like I feel like before it has been from more so a place of envy, but more so recently because of the state of the world and the country that we are in, when there literally are people who don't know how they're going to eat next month. Um, Seeing people flaunting their wealth and bragging about how wealthy they are and hoarding a fuck ton of money. Um, it's really weird. Yeah, with inflation and like all the prices, everything is up, everything is expensive. It costs so much money just to exist. Um, I live in Atlanta. Like there's a very big homeless issue. It's like when I see these people who have so much money and then I am walking downtown and I see all these homeless people, I'm just like, how the fuck is this even possible? Like, it just genuinely doesn't make sense to me. I've talked here on the show before about how like I when it comes to spending a whole bunch of money on material items, I don't get it. The Birkin hype, I don't get it. Expensive designer clothes, like even people that I know personally, like in real life, that spend money on designer clothes, like anyone who knows me knows, like that shit just don't make sense to me. Like I don't shoes, I kind of get, I guess, depending on what it is, but like for the most part, like spending hundreds of dollars on pants is ridiculous to me. Spending hundreds of dollars on any clothing item is insane. Spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on bags is fucking ridiculous. Um and I don't give a fuck how much money I ever touch. That will never make sense to me. Spending an insane amount of money on items, clothing items, is fucking insane and it will always be insane. Even now, I'm not even rich now, and I don't even buy clothes as often because genuinely clothes are it's expensive to buy clothes cuz I'm now at this point where I'm an adult now. I'm not in high school. I don't want to dress like I'm a fucking teenager, and I now need to update my entire fucking wardrobe. And I now don't shop as often because I'm like, damn, I don't really know other than to like thrift. I don't really know where to go to buy decent clothes that don't cost a fuck ton of money. Like clothes are just it just costs a fucking lot. You have to go to the right places. You have to go to certain people. So I don't always buy everything that I may want clothing wise because just the way that my brain works, I'm like I can't fix myself to spend like $100 on a hoodie. Like it's just dumb to me. I don't want to do that. Especially the US too. Like some countries have like Japan, I think programs and stuff for the homeless, so we have nothing. Bro, sidebar, but the end goal honestly is to not even live here like in America. Like to be oh so honest. Um I would love to like marry and have kids with someone who's not even from here. Like who like I would or just they don't even have to be not even that, but just someone who is on the same page with me of like raising a family not in America. Like not here. Like we raise our family and like live our later years of life not here. Um that's just what it is. Like this just isn't it. Like this country is so fucking depressing. But back to what I was talking about with rich people, like yeah, I just honestly truly despise rich people. Like even the other day, it was the Mariah the Scientist birthday, and Lotto she already has a pink Richard Millie, but she bought Mariah a pink Richard Millie, and I love in rap culture especially, I love the braggadocious energy and like bragging about jewelry and like I like that because it's a part of hip hop culture. Um However, when you are like living in real life and niggas are struggling to pay their bills and they're having things taken from them and they're literally trying to figure out how to eat, like when you just kind of look around with what's happening to everyday people and that poor people are literally not being given a fuck about, it's like, well, yeah, listening to rap is a little bit different. Like hearing new music of people bragging about what their fucking cars cost and how much money they have and how rich they are. Like honestly, I don't give a fuck. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. Um I just truly believe that like my ears, it I don't know if it's just me, but I truly think that like when it comes to digesting rap music now, I truly think that my ears are going to hear things a little bit differently because of what's currently happening in this country. And just being honest, like I don't maybe I could be able to separate it in a way, but I just feel myself kind of looking at it and being disgusted because I'm just feel like I'm looking at so many people waste their money. Hey Oso, I feel like I'm looking at people hoarding so much wealth that they don't need and they don't want to help people who need it. And so probably the most annoying thing is the only way that we can truly make the kind of change that we want to see and whatever with whatever that is to actually do whatever we can ourselves, right? And so I think if you are someone who does have a whole bunch of money and a lot of extra money that you don't need, I don't understand why you wouldn't be that person to build homeless shelter or start certain programs to help people, or like, I don't know, anything, literally. I just don't know why there's still so many fucking issues, but there's just so many fucking people with so much fucking money, but there's also like homeless people like walking around. I just don't get it. There's people living check to check, struggling for basic necessities, but y'all are over here flaunting foreign cars and jewelry that costs a fuck ton. Like, I look at items like cars, like a Lamborghini or like a Richard Mille. I'm like, you could help thousands of families with that money. Like, you could help thousands of people. You could feed so many people. You could help put clothes on people's back. Nigga, you could go build a fucking school. Like, there's so many better things you could be doing with that money, but it's just people that are just holding on so tight to it, and it pisses me the fuck off. And it's just like, the more that everything kind of goes to shit around us, and there's these celebrities, these rappers that are flaunting all of this shit. Like, there were niggas bragging about still being rich during the pandemic. There were niggas in their songs rapping about still being rich during the pandemic. Like, who gives a fuck? Who asked you? You know what I mean? It was a lot of people during the pandemic that wasn't working, or like, you know, like, what the fuck? Let me read y'all comments. Even if someone is materialistic, you can't expect them to give away something they worked hard for. I totally understand and agree with that. I don't think you're obligated to give anything away. However, I think when we're talking about billionaires specifically, they should be given, those should be the people that should be trying to fix this homeless problem. They should be the people that should be helping people pay bills, put food on the table. I don't know, do like any type of thing, any type of local community thing, program. I don't fucking know. Help pay for people to go to school. Fucking anything. Literally anything. Like, I just feel like those, if anyone, those should be the people that should be helping in some way. And if someone like Billie Eilish, who's nowhere near a billionaire, can donate $11.5 million just off the titty, like off nothing. Like, why are we not, like, why is more of this like not happening? And so that's why I like that she called them out with the billionaires in the room, because they needed to hear that. This shit is fucking ridiculous. Um, for real, a lot of the time it comes from the labels as well, who want to put an image out there for the rappers when the money could go towards something big better. Yeah, like, I totally understand the culture of rap and hip hop. I fucking get it. Um, the chains, the designer, the outfits, the fashion, like, I totally understand it. It's just, again, as everyday people who function in real life, and when so much shit is changing for everyday people in a bad way, it's just not something that's it's not something that's appealing anymore, or that is entertaining to me anymore. Because it's like, yeah, you look really fire with this really nice jewelry that you just bought, and this super expensive great outfit. You look amazing, but like, there's like, look at what's happening in the world right now. Like, literally, poor people are like being fucked in every way. Um it's so I get it on like a broad scale, but like in when we're discussing what's happening in real life, you couldn't pay me to give a fuck. I just don't care anymore. It's just I don't know. I don't know. I guess I just personalize it a bit more because of like shit that goes on. I don't think you can outweigh that weight in a healthy way individual. That should be the main focus of the government. Put that weight on. Oh, I don't think you could put that weight on the wealthy individual. That should be the main focus of the government. If the government can rely on wealthy individuals, it becomes not their problem. Um, I don't know. I can't speak for other people. I can't necessarily say what other people should do. Well, I can say that because I just did. But what I can say for me is that there's no way that I even reach $1 billion. Let's say that I had every possibility that my pathway I could be like a Mark Zuckerberg or a fucking what's the nigga that owns Amazon, whatever his name is. These rich ass people. Elon. Let's say I could have had every possibility to be on that path to become that rich. I wouldn't even want to be that rich. Like that's not something that I even desire. Like in my mind when I think about financial, like I don't even say that I want to be rich anymore. I say I want to be financially stable. I want to be financially comfortable. There is in no world would I reach 40 million, 30 million, 50 million dollars and not create some kind of fucking program or some kind of something. There's no way I wouldn't be building a fucking school, that I wouldn't be building homes for lower income individuals. There's fucking no way that I'm not building fucking local grocery stores in low income areas. There's no fucking way that I am not using a lot of that money, if not most, to not necessarily just give away, but to pour back into people who fucking need it. That's just the way that my mind works. There's no way that I'm gonna be a Jeff Bezos and build this whole fucking conglomerate of fucking empire and not pour back like and just hold on to all of there's just no way that I could even allow myself to be too rich because I I don't need it. I don't need it. What the fuck do I need $100 million for? What do I need $50 million for? I don't. And a lot of these people that have all this money don't need it. They earned it, right? It didn't fall out the fucking sky. They earned it because they've built these large businesses, right? But like anyways, let me read y'all comments. Especially Jeff Bezos, who has an entire platform business around items, shipping, and transportation. Yeah, he probably has contributed in some way still. Yeah, he probably has. Jeff probably has. Some of these people probably have. But um I I just feel like there's too much shit, like bullshit happening. You know what? When we're talking about billionaires, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really gonna speak on white people because I don't expect much out of them. I'm gonna just be honest with you. I don't expect much out of rich white people. So I they just gonna do whatever they gonna do. Um, that's that. But I feel like these rich celebrities, black celebrities, who flaunt all of this fucking wealth that y'all apparently have. I really hope y'all are fucking pouring back into y'all community and doing what the fuck you need to be doing. Because that's really all we can really rely on. All of these incredibly fucking insanely wealthy white people, what they do is just what they do. I can't expect nothing out of them. Um, it's the government's obligation to look after its citizens. It's their obligation, but not the case. They don't give a fuck. That they don't give a fuck. There are people who literally are gonna be struggling to find food this month. Like, come on. Like it's you could say by we can speak on technicality, right? Cuz technically that's right, but is that what they do? No. They don't. That's why I say that it's not fuck the government. It's not about the government. Fuck the president, fuck all these niggas. All we have control over is what we can do, is what we can add to it to make our situation better. That's why in my mind, my end goal for what I see when I have the financial abundance or whatever the word I'm looking for, when I have the financial pool to do the things that I want to do to help people, that's why that's kind of stuck in my head, because I know that that's all I can do. I can't rely on anyone else. You know what I mean? All I can do is make moves myself, and then I hope that that starts a trend and that people follow suit. And there are people who do things for their community. Like, it exists. I definitely see it all the time. Um but I think when we're talking about the billionaires, the richest of richest people, and like just the really like high profile individuals who hoard all this money, I honestly I'm so disgusted by them. Cause I just think that they're, yeah, you're not the president, right? Like, you're not the president. You don't have control over certain things, right? But you do have Billie Eilish, you do have $11.3 million that you can donate. Let me see exactly where she donated. I want to know exactly what she donated to. She donated 11.5 million to support food equity and calls out billionaires to help people in need. Yeah, so she donated to support food equity. So no, she can't have, these celebrities, they don't have any real power in that sense where they can pass fucking laws and shit. But oh, you do have an extra 11.5 mil that could be very useful and helpful. Yeah, run that. Invest that into something. Give it to, like, oh my, like, if that happened more often than it does, it would help a lot. But I just feel like, I don't know, I just don't feel like there's enough people helping. And I think that, I'm not saying that I don't feel like people should be able to flaunt whatever they have and flex and stuff. Cause again, I think that there's something that we like about it, right? It's entertaining in a way. But so I don't want to say that, oh, because what happens in the world, these people shouldn't be able to flaunt whatever they have and be braggadocious. But however, I hope that if they are doing that, that they are also simultaneously helping um make a better situation out of this fucked up situation that a lot of people are in. And kind of easing my way out of this, I wanted to quickly talk about, because while we're talking about rap, um what does it say on Twitter? Let me pull this up again. So the other day, it was said that there are no rap songs in the Billboard Hot 100 Top 40 for the first time in 35 years. So people are currently now having this conversation about, is rap dead? Like, what's going on? Like, you know, whatever. And I think that I'm gonna talk about female rap specifically first and foremost. I think pussy rap is over. I think it's been over for a while, but I think pussy rap is dead. I think Megan Thee Stallion, she just dropped a new song where she's just it's just the same shit. And people are over it. People are tired of it. People want lyricism, people want talent, people want bars, like just even listening to music from like 2016 to even like COVID, like 2020, 2021, like it was truly something different in the air. And I just don't think that there are enough people that are passionate about rap to really keep this shit afloat. Um it used to be such a main, genre where it's like now it's just fucking not. These songs come and they fucking go. There's nothing that is substantial. Um I personally believe one of the biggest reasons why there could be no rap songs in the top 40 is because I've complained about this for years. Samples. Samples. Every fucking rap song that comes out from a new artist is a sample. Let the samples go. Let them go. Can y'all make y'all own original fucking music that people can then sample years from now? Why is everything that comes out a sample? Now, granted, a lot of them are good. Some of them are good, especially the R&B ones. However, it just gets to a point where it's just like, holy fuck. Can we get some original shit? Because the more songs that come out that you clock are samples, you then think of the lack of originality in music today, and it's actually a bit concerning. Um because it's just like fuck, like y'all just can't stop sampling shit. Every single song that comes out is a sample of something. And so I've been waiting for like at least 2 years at this point to see when people were really going to start putting shit out that were 100% original and not relying on samples, not relying on that nostalgic feeling. It works. It's a method, it's a routine. It works. But can we get like can we just get some original shit? That's all I want to know. So I personally feel like that has a lot to do with it. I think female rap specifically is I think pussy rap is just dead. I think these bitches really got to step it up cuz it's getting boring. It's getting boring out here. I'm sorry. It's getting dead. We're over it. We're over it. I think if these girls continue on the path that they're on and sticking with the pussy rap, they will fade and fall flat on their face. I don't know if you ever heard of Mike but I feel like if he is only rappers with substance, Mike, is he white? Who was that? Mike? Oh no, he's a black dude. Okay. No, I've never heard of him, but I'll definitely give him a listen. There are who are some rappers that I feel like have like we have rappers like Jid that I love. Um, who else? And look, I'm still a person that appreciates like the thugs and the gunners of the world. Like we don't need to have the fucking the only rappers that I'm not saying the only rappers that have to exist have to be super duper lyrical, right? And but at least with someone like Gunna, he has a very distinct flow. He has a very clear, strong presence and influence across music. Niggas there's plenty of niggas that have made songs and you hear and you be like, this is a Gunna flow. And so much so, sometimes they'll just go ahead and have him featured on the fucking song. So what's more important to me is impact, influence, your presence. And Gunna's strong suit is his flow, is his, you know, ability to just format great songs, like sonically amazing sounding songs. And also consistency as well. He's not the most lyrical, don't need to be, but he's also subject matter. Like when he first came out, and I forgot that album that he put out when he first came out, but that album where he was discussing what was going on and how he was feeling about niggas calling him a rat and all of that shit. Um I think with the women, there are no new girls to me. Not even no new girl. There's no girls to me that I feel like have that kind of presence, strong enough presence where I feel like it truly sticks and where I feel like it can last long. I think they got to switch it up and, like, you know, ease off the sex appeal a little bit and, like, humanize yourself. And just be yourself. You know what I mean? Um but yeah, there's more. I'm really trying to think of more like rappers that I feel like are kind of saving it a little bit. He's very tapped in it. Okay, I'm gonna definitely give him a try because I love Afro beats, I love Caribbean music, I love, all kinds of stuff. So I think I would enjoy him. But yeah, let me kind of like scroll through. Let me see. Yeah, for rap specifically, I don't know. I don't know. For rap, I've been listening to a lot of R&B, so I'm not looking at much rap in my phone right now. But yeah, I just think overall a lot of changes need to be made. I think that there's definitely hope that, rap won't die out completely and stuff like that. I don't think anything crazy like that's going to happen. But there definitely needs to be some changes. There definitely needs to be some changes, and with the specifically with the women, if there's going to be any type of longevity, I think that the issue with a lot of these rappers is they don't make uh timeless music. I don't think that they I don't think that that's even a consideration nowadays. I think people just make whatever's hot now, or they try to hit, like, keep that nostalgic feeling alive and sample some shit. Um I just don't like that. I think that if people at least had the intention to make timeless music, like think about songs from again that 2016 era, or again from 2016 2020, or even before 2016. We go back and we play all of those songs. We can play them now, 10, 15 years later. We're still going to play those songs 10, 15 years from now, right? Timeless music. It doesn't age. Like, it's just it was so powerful at that time period that it can continue to go on because it was so powerful and impactful and influential. I don't think that that exists today in rap. I think when we're talking about R&B and other genres, that's a whole nother conversation. I think that there are people that are making timeless music in other genres. I think that the one of the biggest reasons that rap probably isn't that necessary of a genre, isn't that big of a genre as it used to be, is because people are not making timeless music. People are making songs for current day, 2025, 2024. Like, it's just so what people want to hear now that, like, 2, 3, 5, you want your music to live longer than you. I love Queen. the rock band. They're a fucking rock band from what, the 70s, the 80s? I was born in '03. Like, I fucking love their music. Their music is still that amazing today. You know what I mean? How we like listen to songs that like our parents used to listen to that we were not alive for. But there's just certain music that, or even people's catalogs, like a Michael Jackson or even a Beyonce, when she leaves, her music will live past her. Michael Jackson's music will live on and on and on and on and on, even when we're not here. You know what I mean? And I think that that is what's missing from rap specifically today. And so hopefully there's some kind of like change with that. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I've been yapping for a while. I want to go ahead and get off. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm very, very uh happy that I'm like 19 episodes in. So I'm really excited about that. Um, I have a lot planned. I will eventually soon, probably in December, hold off on streaming these episodes so I can roll out what I have planned for y'all in January. For season 2 of My Thoughts No One Asked For. So we shall see what happens with that. But I am sorry if my ADHD was kicking today. I really have not been taking my meds the past couple of days. To be oh so honest with you, I have not been taking my meds the past couple of days, so my ADHD might have been really all over the place this episode. So I really apologize if it was. Um, and also I'm like kind of in my head during this stream today because I know that I can't just relax and talk to y'all. Like I'm on a time crunch because I have to go hop on the road, so I'm kind of irritated by that. But yeah, so yeah, I'm kind of sorry if I was a bit all over the place. And just yapping. I think today was a true yap session. I didn't even get to everything I want to talk to, but I didn't even get to everything that I want to talk about. But I got to most of it and it's okay. Please let me know your thoughts, your opinions on what I spoke about. Comment down below, please. Follow the YouTube channel. My Thoughts No One Asks For YouTube channel. These episodes are uploaded on Saturdays every single week. So tap the fuck in. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. I have to go get on the road now. I hope you have fun for Halloween. And I will see you guys next week. Okay. Thank you, Josh, for tapping into the stream. You stayed during this whole stream. I appreciate you guys. Um, I appreciate you so much. Please join the Discord. I have a lot of things planned that I want to do in my Discord. So I want you guys to join it and I want to build up my Discord because I have a lot that I want to do in there. So make sure you join so you can also be notified when I go live too. And I'm almost at 100 followers on Twitch. On Twitch. So thank you guys for following. I know a lot of you guys watch the VODs when I get off. So thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys. Anyways, again, I feel myself yapping again. My ADHD brain is kicking today. So I'm going to get off of here because it's been an hour. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.